very warm welcome to Uzbekistan. We are in the city of Kashi in Uzbekistan, and it is the AFC Champions League coming to you from the Markazi Stadium in Kashi, and it's a contest between FC Nasaf of Uzbekistan taking on Jordan's Al-Faisaly. This is a Group B clash. Nasaf have had a good campaign so far. 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Al-Faisaly are off the back of an impressive 2-0 victory over a team who beat them by 6 goals to 0 in the previous match, Al-Sad. It means Al-Faisaly are right down at the bottom of the standings, and anything other than a win today could see them eliminated. Sharjah play Al-Sad at the same kick-off time. We'll keep an eye on that. Nasaf will be hoping that home advantage can help them into the knockout phases for the first time. It's a cool evening. It's a lovely clear night. Humidity low, 15 degrees centigrade. So it should be perfect for the players out on what looks to be a bobbly surface. Decent crowd on hand for FC Nasaf. They can't win the Uzbek League. That's already been won by Paktakor. If they win their last game against AGMK, they will be runners-up though. However, they have won a cup, the Uzbek Cup, by beating AGMK 1-0 in the final earlier on this month. And so this Nasaf group of fans are in a buoyant mood, and victory here tonight could well see them progress. Uzbek clubs haven't fared that well in AFC Champions League. They're difficult, particularly on home soil. They have struggled to get into the latter stages. Paktakor and Bunyodkor, possibly the exceptions, but even Paktakor have struggled despite a club of their size. And Bunyodkor, when they had the money, they were always threatening, of course. This is a new birth. It's a very, very strong league, the Uzbek League. And the likes of FC Nasaf are doing well to be competing at the very, very top level. As for Al-Faisaly, they too are another team who've done well in the AFC Cup. They won the AFC Cup in 2 successive years. That was about 17 years ago, 2005, 2006. Runners-up in that same competition in 2007. And the step up to AFC Champions League is just a little bit tough. These 2 teams have met on 3 previous occasions, obviously earlier on this year in the group match, which Nasaf won by 1 goal to 0 in Amman. But they also met in the qualifying phase of the Asian Champions League in 2018, when Nasaf posted a comfortable 5-1 victory here at the Markazi Stadium. Back in 2011, 12 years ago, Nasaf beat Al-Faisaly by 2 goals to 1. Lovely cool evening. Suspension problems for Nasaf though. They had Alibek Davranov sent off in their 1-1 draw against Sharjah in their last match here. So Davranov will be a suspended absentee. Makamadiev will come in. He played in the first game between these teams, which was takes us back to October. We've run a lot of games in these group games, AFC Champions League. Make sure we get all done and dusted before December. And then we'll resume after the AFC Asian Cup runs its course. Faisaly, though, may not have an interest when it comes to that. It all depends on tonight. They've had a difficult start to this campaign. They lost at home to Nasaf, and then in Sharjah by 1 goal to 0. The match that I commentated on was a 6-0 mauling they suffered at the hands of Al-Sad. A red card there for Nizar Al-Rashdan really turned the game around. It was a tight game going into half-time, then Nizar got the red card and the goal was conceded immediately after that. And early in the second half, and 6-0 mauling was the result. Since then, though, to their credit, Al-Faisaly, they responded in the return match against Al-Sadd to beat them by 2-0. And that was after clean sheets in the Jordanian League against Al-Jalil and Al-Ahli. And they find themselves in the upper stages, third in the early stages of the Jordanian Premier League. It could be later than advertised. Kim Hee-gon, the Korean match official, has to bring the teams out onto, what I say, looks to be a difficult playing surface. Strains of the AFC anthem. Teams will come out to a good bank of noisy, boisterous, flag-waving Uzbek fans. This is Group B of the AFC Champions League. It's match day 5. We are in Kashi at the Markazi Stadium. This is FC Nasaf of Uzbekistan against Jordan's Al-Faisaly. The Uzbek flag flying proudly. Uzbek under-17s have been doing great things in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup taking place in Indonesia, making it through to the knockout phases. The Uzbek domestic football seems to be on a high. Paktakor back to winning ways. They will represent Uzbekistan in the AFC Champions League next year. We already know Nasaf have qualified for AFC Champions League 2 in the rebrandings that take place next year. And they'll be looking to carry on their good deeds, having won the FA Cup, or the Uzbek Cup, just a few weeks ago. This is the FC Nasaf team. Ruzko Berdiev has been the coach for 12 years now, and he's got a reliable group of players. Makamadiev comes in for the suspended Davronov at the back. And Sidikov will be coming in. He wears number 9, but he plays as number 10. Really talented kid who never really fulfilled his promise. He didn't get the international caps we thought Sidikov was going to get when he was a young player. Match referee Kim Hee-gon from Korea, 10th year on the FIFA list. Likes to keep his cards in his pocket as Al-Faisaly do a group huddle. All the match officials from Korea. Kim Hee-gon, 18 yellow cards in his last 5 matches, 38 years of age. In VAR is in operation in the AFC Champions League group phases for the first time. Again, we've got Korea Republic representatives in Jonghyuk and Daejeong. Al-Faisaly. They've got Nuruddin starting from the back. In terms of personnel change, just one change from the side that beat Al-Sadd by 2-0 last time out. It means Arif Al-Haytham comes in on the left side of the front in support of Rezik Banihani, who will be the main striker. Terrific 2-0 win over Al-Sadd, and Al-Faisaly haven't had any match gains since then. So plenty of time to work on their thoughts and their game plan for what could be their last game, or it could be the second game in a revival for them. Nasaf from Uzbekistan in the blue. Nuruddin Zaid Bani Atia, signed from Al Jazeera in 2021. He's the goalkeeper for Al-Faisaly. Right, let's see if they can continue their fine work. Countdown is on to kick off. Kim Hee-gon gets us underway. AFC Champions League Group B. Uzbek Cup winners Nasaf in the dark shirts, going left to right. Easily picked out in the early stages. Arif goes right the way along the back. The two centre-backs, the vastly experienced Anas Bani Yassin. And Samria. And ball over the top, dealt with by Eshmuradov, who's the captain for Nasaf. Sidikov just does well to buy the foul. Khalid Zakaria just a little bit tight on him. We're expecting Al-Faisaly just to sit back and try and absorb a little bit of the pressure. Abdi Rakhimov operating down the right-hand side. Well, be three at the back. They are versatile enough to play that with Musgavi playing just in front of them. This is Gaibuliev. Good strong play in the heart of midfield by Obieda Al-Samria. San Haddad. Rezik. Bulky figure. Lovely touch that. Sidikov released down the right hand side. Little give and go, just a little bit too far ahead of Sidikov. And the counter is on. Nasaf not pushing too many forward. It's a chance to play that through. It was neither they expected. There's the experienced Rizikov Berdiev, 12 years in the hot sheet at Nasaf. His opposite number today. He's had 12 weeks in the hot seat. And Ibrahim came in after the 6-0 mauling at Al Sadd. It's got to be said, he steadied the ship pretty well. Matthias Lima. Makamadiyev. Nice and tight down the line to Abdi Rakhimov. Abdi Rakhimov breaks into the penalty area. Abdi Rakhimov, it's a weak shot on his weaker left foot. As we have a look at Ahmed Hail Ibrahim, 12 weeks in the job. Former Jordanian international striker. Mohamed goes wide to Anas Bani Yassin. Al-Kaloub at right back. He's been dispossessed by Lima. Lima's got options to his right and was a little bit greedy. Good challenge by Mohamed. Abdi Rakhmatov in quickly. Again looking for the quick give and go. Look how many players, look how many light shirts are coming forward here. This is Al-Rashadi. Ghamediev. Abdul Rakhimov in the heart of midfield. Lovely ball into space. Just between the lines. Not enough pace on the ball though. The Jordanian champions are able to recover. Nobody been able to really get hold of the ball in this opening 4 minutes. Rakhimov and to Musgavi. Those two have got an important role in the heart of midfield for Nasaf. Makamadiyev will try and overlap down this right hand side, or at least offer support. Lima. Bani Assas trusts his goalkeeper. Everyone seems to want to trust their goalkeeper on his own goal line these days. Nuralayev. He's operating as left wing back. He's very much a three at the back for Nasaf. Slight change of formation with the suspension of Davronov. Nuralayev. Helped in, looks for Lima. Good strong defending by Mohamed. Mohamed Kher, 30 years of age, Jordanian international. 2 goals in his 6 caps, signed from Al Ain in Dubai for this AFC Champions League campaign. With a bit of experience. Sidikov. Poor first touch, but that's where Nasaf wants Sidikov to have the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Nuralayev. Nuralayev once again, 2 in the penalty area. He's rather overhit it, but it will come back. Rakhimov not able to keep it alive, but how about this for a fast break? Rezik. Try and barge his way through, and Rezik, there is support. Nicely played out of danger. Gaibuliev. Nuralayev. Mishmuradov. Ripple of applause goes around the stadium. Nasaf. Nice to watch. Intercepted by Al-Klub, but it's straight back to the feet of Abdurakhimov. Muhammadiev. I think we're already seeing how this match is going to shape out. Nasaf will probe, try and get the ball wide, and try and get Lima involved as much as he can. Matches can't deal with that. Belted clear by Abu Dahab. Matches Lima, Brazilian. You're an only foreign-born player. You are allowed 3+1 in the AFC Champions League. Lima signed from the Israeli league a couple of years ago, 30 years of age now. Sidikov loses out, and that's happened a few times. Rezik will just try and bundle his way through once again. Mishmuradov is over covering. Rezik took the wrong option. And Bozarov can come away. Free kick earned by Abdurakhimov. Bozarov was available down the right-hand side. Abdurakhimov didn't use him. Abdurakhimov, a bit of a veteran these days, 34, but regular in the league lineup. Muhammadiev. Sidikov. He really was the star of the Uzbek under-23s. Remember playing in the Asian Games in Jakarta. Everyone really rated Sidikov. Hasn't quite translated. Gaibuliev. Patient once again from Nasaf. Mishmuradov. Nicely done. Oh, what a thumping challenge that is. Abdurakhimov was trying to get through, and there was no change out of Abdu Dahab. Muscovy. Sidikov again in that little space between the lines. Abdurakhimov, lovely ball, Bozarov! Goalkeeper got his angles right. Oybek Bozarov ghosting into space. He played just behind Matias Lima. Nice first touch. Goalkeeper does well. Zafar Abdurakhimov again operating down the right hand side, and Bozarov Al-Faisaly will have to pick him up better than that. First corner of the match, 10 minutes in. Sidikov to take it. Muradov is up there. That's his guy Bulyev. Rezik with the header. Nuralayev. Only problem there for Obieda Al-Samre. They've already lost one of their ball winners, suspended for this match. Ahmed Hale has come in and certainly steadied the ship for Al-Faisaly. Step up from the Jordanian League and the AFC Cup up to AFC Champions League is a big one. As they discovered in their first 3 games, 3 consecutive losses, conceded 8 goals. Nuralayev gets things underway once again for the Uzbeks. On an absolute high, this club at the moment. Nuralayev. Muscovy. Advanced position for Muscovy. Lovely ball into Bozorov. Abdurakhimov. Sidikov! What a block! What a block! And what a flowing move that was by FC Nasaf. Goalkeeper will come and claim. Well, he's made one big save already. But this was probably the clearest chance. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area and Sidikov. Well, that's brilliant defensive work by Al-Klub. Mohamed under pressure. Puts it out to Isan Haddad. It's one back. Moscow doing a fine job. Shukrat Makamadiev. Abdurakhimov, who's caused real problems down this right-hand side in this opening 13. Abdurakhimov again. Sidikov. Bozorov's clearance. Nuralayev will get a second chance. He looks up though, there's not a lot of movement in the penalty area. Long range shot. And Al-Faisaly will be happy enough to defend that deep. And then they can break forward. Al-Rashadi. Al-Klub. They've not really had an awful lot of time to get the ball under their control. And not the best clearance there, but it's broken straight away to Zakaria. Abu Dahab. Rezik. Abdelhad's carried on his run. Oh, that's awkward. Gosh, that bounced off the uneven surface. And Nematov. Well, that's what they say with the goalkeepers, get your body behind it. And then Nematov under pressure from Rezik. Consternation surrounding the goalkeeper there. If we get to see a replay, you'll see it has a wicked bounce. Here's Sidikov though. Bozorov. Lovely play from Oybek Bozorov. 2 in the penalty area. Abudahab did well. Abdul Rakhmatov can't get the cross in him. Well played by the Jordanian back four once again. Muhammadiev, possessional stats massively in FC Nasaf's favour. Bozorov looks for Lima. The referee's called this one back for a foul. Good referee by Kim Hee-gon. Hatem Al-Rushadi just a little bit late on Akmal Musgabay. There's the long range effort, and he takes a wicked bounce. And Nemetov does well. This is what will show it. That is an abnormal bounce off what must be a hard pitch. Sidakov to orchestrate things. Central ball again. It's too easy for those Jordanians to defend that kind of ball in. And for all their pretty play up to and around the penalty area, not a lot to really worry Al-Faisaly. Oh, runs away. Again, it's an awkward little bounce, that. And with Al-Klub, now he knows what Nemetov, the goalkeeper, was going through at the other end. Delay. I'm wondering if something's been brought to his attention by the VAR officials. If it was, they've decided there's nothing to it. Nuralev looks for Lima. Here's Mohamed. Oh, good pass. And Bani Yassin puts his laces through that. Nemetov out of his area with the headed clearance. Nicely done. And Sidakov has gone down, but his team are in possession. No, they're not. And referee not interested in Sidakov's injury. But credit to Al-Faisaly. They've knocked the ball out of play. Maybe the shoulder just catches Sidakov. Maybe it was his landing, but he was holding his face. He'll be back on, and Nasaf will be happy for him to be back on. He is the man who can make things happen, create the openings. Well, that's what they were looking at. Was there a handball in there? And that's what the delay was for. I'm glad to say they didn't decide that there was anything to look at there. Lima having to come very, very deep. Buliev down the line. Run back. Bozorov. Lima leaves it to Sidakov. Sidakov out wide. Abdi Rakhmatov. Lima. Sidakov. Again, too many sky blue shirts there. They've done that really well. The ball's going to come back at them. Nuralayev. It's broken to Bozorov. Nuralayev! Cross the goal and blocked once again by the feet of Nuruddin. Effort from Zafar Abdirahmatov. And for the second time, Nuruddin has got his angles absolutely spot on. Lovely ball across the face of goal, and that is en route to the far corner. Bozarov's ball. Abdirahmatov at the far post. Second corner of the game for Nasaf. Hassan clears. Bozarov gives his defenders just something to worry about. Nematov slows things down. Akram Abdurrahimov pulls it out wide. Mahadiev. Again, Sidikov is the key man. Interesting there that Abu Duhab followed him out from left back. Not quite man-to-man marking, but you can see that they're aware that Sidikov is the danger. He just floats into those little areas between the midfield and the back four. Matthias leaves it. Bozarov. And Matthias Lima. Oh, by the Brazilian. Bani Yassin has a word, says that's a bit dangerous on Ihsan Haddad. It is high, isn't it? It's on the knee. I think he's just stretching to try and reach the ball. There's no intent there, but what interpretation? Intent doesn't always come into play. I have to say, Ihsan Haddad is fine. Midway through this first half, it remains goalless. Nasaf have twice brought goalkeeper Nuruddin into play. Here is Nuruddin as an outfield player. Bani Yassin. Nuruddin, not much on for him. So you have all that beautiful constructive football, play yourself into danger, and then you just launch it down the flank. Something not quite meshing in the tactics there. Oh, what a turn that is. Brilliant play. Arif Hatem not seen an awful lot of the ball, the left winger. You saw there what he can do with the ball. Arif once again. Al-Klub from full-back. Got Ihsan Haddad in front of him. Runs into trouble. Mozgovi. Just trying to play Nuraliyev in down the line, but throw-in goes to Al-Faisaly and the Jordanian champions. Fairly happy with things at the moment. Sidikov again closed down very quickly, and again it was the number 5 Hassan Ali Abu Dahab. Bozarov wins the tackle, and Bozarov on the move. Nuraliyev 3 in front of him. I want Nuraliyev to maybe be a little bit more aggressive going forward. Nuraliyev again. Rakimov. Madiev took the space, but again, nice controlled defensive work. And the foul on the back by Abdulrakimov. Good composure by Al-Faisaly. In the previous match I saw them when they lost 6-0 to Al-Sadd, but for the first 40 minutes they were as composed as they've been here. Sidikov did well. So poked it forward. Muzgovi. Nuraliyev outside of him. Nuraliyev, what kind of a cross can he get? It's a good one! And again, brilliant blocking. And Osmani Yassin denies Bozorov. Lovely flowing football. Nuraliyev back to Bozorov. It was Mohamed actually. Stretched out a long right leg. And that's what you get when you get by experience from Alain in the AFC Champions League. Nuraliyev into Bozorov. I've liked his work. Picks out a lovely ball out wide. Goes Buliev. Matis Lima with the header that forced a plunging save from Norodin. Al-Samria. Al-Klub. Samria. That's better. Rezik and Arif Haitam ahead. Here is Rezik. That's unfortunate. Rashadi didn't seem to do an awful lot wrong there. Oof, I'm not sure there's anything in that. There's the plunging save. It wasn't from Matias, it was from a Jordanian header. Sidikov carries on probing for Nasaf. Nice fluidity to their game. Nuraliyev again heels on that touchline. Little bit short. And the break is on here. This is Arif. Arif's got Rezik to his right, and Arif carries on, and Arif goes all the way! Off the inside of the post. Wonderful break. Samria. Al-Klub. Now, Al-Faisaly now full of confidence. Abu Dahab. Mohamed. Pushing bodies forward for the first time. Al-Klub. Out wide is Haddad. And Haddad can't take it, but let's have a look at that surge and effort against the post. Running from his own position, Arif Hatem took on the captain Eshmuradov and really beat him all ends up. And the goalkeeper, so unfortunate for Arif Hatem. Kamadiev as Coach Berdiev looks on. Possession will start 60-40 in favour of Nasaf. They've had more shots on goal. Forced 3 very good saves from Nuruddin. It's Al-Faisaly who looked relatively comfortable. Sidikov. Sidikov is restricted to operating in that space. Nur Alive has been the main danger. Lovely little dink in. Mozgovi. Al-Klub, strong challenge. Isan Haddad. Rezik. Good battle. Nemetov has to be careful. And the ball's given away. Zakaria for an increasingly confident Al-Faisaly from Jordan. Isan, just beaten to it by Nemetov. Good goalkeeping. Looking for Lima. Matias does well. Holds off Al-Klub. Nur Aliyev, that time he did have bodies in the penalty area, but no way to get it. And a long-range effort, a long way wide from David Gaibuliev. Lima. Good strong challenge. Anas Bani and Mohamed Kaya have been really strong defensively for Al-Faisaly. Now they can come forward with Hassan. Aref. He's claiming for a foul. I'm sure VAR will have a little look at that. Still questioning. If this is the moment, it's Sidikov in the penalty area. Well, it's hit his hand. Ooh, that's an interesting one. He's falling away from the ball. VAR officials, I have to say, they seem to be very sensible chaps in the VAR room. We're still having a look at this. No handball, the decision is upheld. Would have been very harsh. It has hit the hand, yes, absolutely. What's the terminology they use? Unnatural conditions, unnatural body position. Safar Abdirahmatov has been involved heavily down the right. Shukrab Nur Aliyev heavily down the left. Matias Lima just had one glimpse of goal. Nasaf aren't renowned for their goal scoring. We've had a lot of tight games in recent weeks. A lot of very tense games. So they won't be too perturbed that they haven't got the goals up and running early on. Here's the penalty incident once again. Non-penalty incident, I'm glad to say. Goal ashore with Sogdiana in the Super League at the weekend. And now a 1-0 win over AGMK. 1-1 draws against Sharjah and Paktakor. A 1-0 win at Navbahor. They've had some big matches in November, have Nasaf. All very tight, all very tense. Matias Lima's little flick. Faisaly, by contrast, plenty of time on the training ground. Aberdeen's kicking out from the back hasn't been the most impressive, but they've got away with it each time so far. This time Mohamed, wedge forward, looks for Hassan. And Al-Klub. Well, the boisterous fans are a little bit quieter now. Effort from Arif Hatem against the post has dampened the enthusiasm just a little bit of the home fans. Rakhmatov looking for movement ahead of him. Has to go into the middle. This is Eshmuradov. Kamadiev. He looks up and he sees a really, really well organised Al-Faisaly back four and midfield five. And Rezik will run forever to close down. That's better. Quick movement to the ball. Muscovy come out to Makamadiev. Sidikev. Teams, they always have a player in the nature of Sidikov. Youth development in their football has been for a long time. Yet made it to a World Cup. They will at some stage. Sidikov. Shmuradov. Thought about a shot. Kamadiev out wide. Rakhmatov, 4 to aim for. It's not a good cross. Break though to Nuralayev. Good covering from Isan Haddad. And Mohamed Klub operate well down that right hand side. Muscovy. Rakhmatov again. Sidikov looks for Matias. Best ball he's played in. Bozorov can't get there. At least Matias was able to put a challenge in there against the centre-back Anas Bani Yassin. Good sustained spell of pressure here by Nasaf. Bozorov clipped on the edge of the penalty area. Abdurakhimov. Here's Abdurakhimov. Just got a toe in there. It's the left foot more than the right that is the problem. Now then. Buliev is up there. We've already seen how wayward he can be. Love the work rate of Abdurakhimov. 34, but real engine in Nasaf midfield. Buliev really does look like he fancies this. Muradov just to the right, maybe a sideways pass. Bakbo Muscovy is 7. Perhaps try to put his laces through this, a la Ronaldo. Muscovy into the wall. Lovely ball over the top. Matias Lima just pushed away. Excellent defensive work coming in from Mohamed. He's got that little burst of acceleration. He got away from Mohamed actually, and it was the captain Anas Bani Yassin showing the experience of 100+ international caps. Rezik went a long way, and what a save. Well, Rezik caused chaos. Hatem Al-Rashadi was following up and thought surely he had an open goal there. In fact, it's Zakaria it falls to. And real credit to Guy Buliev. In the goalkeeper. So two big chances for the visitors. It's their first corner. And they'll get a second very, very quickly. At the near post. Rezik. Corner number 3 in quick succession. It's a strong end to the half. Nematov punches clear. Only as far as Abu Dahab. That's awkward. And needs to go all the way back to Noruddin. Fourth appearance in the AFC Champions League for Al-Faisaly, and they're making a really good fist of it this time. Trying to make a really good fist after a dreadful start to the group. But they're looking more and more confident on this stage. Scoring goals is still a problem for them. Kozarov stopped it going out for a throw-in, but you can see it's a goal kick to Al-Faisaly. The Jordanian title in 2022. The new season, 23 to 24, is a young season at the moment. 6 games in, 3rd place for Al-Faisaly. Ball over the top, not the best. They'll pick up the second ball, and Rezik will hold possession. Hassan Haddad. Dahab keeps it away. Now then. Suddenly, sky blue shirts back quickly. And the throw-in is Al-Faisaly's Hatem Al-Rashadi off Sidikov. Zakaria wants the foul, isn't getting it. Minutes at the end of this first half.
Additional time, 5 minutes.
Muscovy Nurulayev. Bozorov does well. I have liked Bozorov's work. Into the penalty area. Mukhamadiev. Yeah, that's overly ambitious. So Gaibuliev, one centre-back, and Mukhamadiev, the other. They both had a long-range efforts a long way wide. Never properly set. Hatem. He's come closest to breaking the deadlock. That shot against the inside of the post. Isan Haddad. Goes down by Nurulayev. Great tackle. Muscovy. As the holding midfielder, that was an essential tackle to make, and he got it absolutely right. Bozorov taken out. That'll be a sore one. Yasin is trying to say he lost his balance. Well, he did, but he also absolutely creamed Rubek Bozorov. Here's Muscovy. Really have liked the work of Muscovy in the heart of midfield. And with Nasaf since he was a youth. Matias Lima tries to find a little bit of space. Bozorov dances around. Muscovy. Mukhamadiev. That's a bit of ball around the outside. Bozorov again buzzing. That'll be Rakhmatov. That will be a corner kick. 3 of the 5 added minutes will have elapsed by the time this corner is taken. Good teams have a habit of scoring late in halves. Shukrab Nurulayev is over to take this one. Muscovy on the near post. Goalkeeper misses it. Everybody misses it. Maybe he just got a fingernail on it. But it wasn't convincing goalkeeping from Nuruddin Zaid. Middle of the goal, 6 yards out. You want your keeper to be a little bit more dominant there. Muscovy with Mukhamadiev on the goal line. They've gone from Muscovy. Just didn't break to a blue shirt. It might now. But instead it goes all the way back to Nuruddin Zaid. Near post flick on. Such a dangerous tool. Klub. Zakaria. Happy to go back to his goalkeeper. I think Al-Faisaly will be very happy to go in at the half-time 0-0. Fatima Rashadi. For 20 minutes it looked like they might be overrun, but in the latter 20 minutes of this half, they've really probably been the better team. There we're seeing work from Abu Dahab. Looks for Rezik, and Rezik through on goal, and Rezik to score! Far from happy to just be on level terms. Al-Faisaly will go into the lead to half-time. Congratulations offered to Hussam Ali Abu Dahab. The left back took the gamble. He dispossessed Sidikov and plays a great ball in off his weaker right foot. And Rezik chases, and pulls it back across the defender. It's all about the work of the left back. Confident play from Rezik. And an upset is on the cards. And Al-Faisaly are keeping their AFC Champions League hopes well and truly alive. Good composure from Rezik Banahani. And the half-time whistle goes. And the Jordanians are ecstatic. They survived a torrid opening. They hit the post, they grew into the game. And then, as the clock ticked round to the end of 5 minutes of time added on, Rezik on the breakaway shows composure to go round the keeper and score for Al-Faisaly. Glum faces for FC Nasaf. This is not the script that they were hoping for at half-time. It is the visitors, Al-Faisaly, who lead by a goal to nil, courtesy Rezik, after 45 plus 5 minutes. Second half should be a cracker. courtesy Rezik Banahani's 50th minute goal, 5th minute of injury time. And look at this, it's a double change for the Uzbeks. Amanov, their top goal scorer in this season's Champions League. Uzbek international, signed from Esteghlal. He looks like he's going to be coming on up front. Trying to put just a little bit more pressure on Nuruddin Zaid, although he's had to make 3 saves. All been from acute angles, so it's all been about angles rather than the difficulty of the save. There's the goal scorer, Rezik. And substitutions being made by Nasaf Karshi. Sidikov replaced, and also Muradov, the centre-back, replaced. Second half underway, AFC Champions League. Al-Faisaly of Jordan in the sky blue, going left to right, leading by a goal to 0. A little bit quiet in Karshi. Sidikov and Muradov, the captain and key playmaker, both taken off. Amanov and Nazruliev being brought on. Nazruliev, a 25-year-old who's been playing most of the season. Right then, a change of sides and an early foul. So it is all change. Nuralayev has shifted over to that right-hand side. And he's forced a foul immediately from Abu Dahab, who set up the late goal in the first half.
Substitution for Nasaf. Player number 92, please welcome player number 44. Player number 9, player number 99.
Nuralayev. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. It's gone all the way through. Al-Faisaly are claiming for a foul, but Nuralayev is there, but Matias Lima is the man who is claiming the final touch. Well, just the stop they needed. Wicked ball in by Shukrab Nuralayev. And if Lima has got the touch, it's his second goal in this season's competition. Fabulous delivery. Well, if he did get the touch, it's the barest of them. But whatever it's done, it's put off Nuruddin. I figure that might actually be credited to Shukrab Nuralayev. We'll find out in just a short while. The announcer's given it to Lima. But VAR are having a look at this. VAR are having a look. That's interesting. Yeah, the goal is awarded. Well, that was the reason for the VAR check. Now then, Rezik tries to come straight back involved. Lovely play by Al-Rashadi. Worked his way into a shooting position. Well, how emotions can change in football. Just before half-time, Al-Faisaly were literally offering their thanks for the goal that they scored. And a minute after, Matthias Lehmann, I'm still not convinced he's got the touch. I think that might be taken off him at a later date. He won't voluntarily ungive it. Stepping in, Abdi Rakhmatov! Oh, what a beautiful goal by Zafar! Second goal of this campaign. What a wonderful effort by Zafar Abdi Rakhmatov. He's all right foot until he gets the chance. The defence just opens up and he rifles that one past the despairing Nuruddin. Fades it away from him. Power, precision. And within 5 minutes, FC Nasaf, their changes have worked wonders and they've turned a 1-goal deficit into a 2-1 advantage. What a strike. And what a change in the mood. Second goal of the campaign. That will be a contender for AFC Goal of the Week, I tell you. Now FC Nasaf can go back to plan A. Control possession. No free kick there though. Look at this, Aref is through. Still Aref. Abdi Rakhmatov defends well. Nematov belts it high. A couple of Uzbek players looking like they're injured. Referee Kim Hegon utterly uninterested. Now then, Bozarov buzzing around again. That one is a foul. Just caught on the ankle by Zakaria. How will Al-Faisaly respond to that? We saw against Al-Sadd when they conceded a couple of quick goals. It was 3 in very, very quick succession. And that 6-0 defeat, they literally just fell apart. Matthias Lima, his second goal. I'm still not convinced. He can say, you look at the stats. Who should have got the award for the goal. Well played by Abdurakhimov. Neat and tidy again, the 34-year-old. Really good engine on him. New captain is Gaibuliev. I can only assume Eshmuradov was injured. Rezik. Such a willing runner. Hanad, fancy, nice ball into space. Orishadi. Rezik. Was looking for the give and go with Isan Haddad. He just got his angles all wrong. front of young goalkeeper, 22. Already got some Uzbek international caps. He's had an awkward few moments in this contest. Matthias header. Comes off the top of the head. And the personnel changes from Rizik Alberdiev have certainly worked out. Bozorov gives it away. Rezik. Al-Faisaly in front of him. Abu Dahab. Arif. Nice little give and go once again, Arif. Bit of space on the edge of the penalty area. Wasteful shot. They had so many sky blue shirts forward there. Makhmadiev drives forward. Angled ball over the top for Bozorov. Lovely first touch from Bozorov. Just tried to lean it in. Nasruliev has just settled in very nicely at the back. A lot of very, very high tension games for the Uzbek team Nasaf. They retained their Uzbek Cup earlier this month. Hayal looks on, and I'm sure the things he said was, let's make sure we don't concede early. And they conceded not only once but twice inside the opening 5 minutes. And everyone else is now saying just settle it down. Haddad, second time he's needed treatment in this game, and that looks a little bit sore, and substitutions are being readied. Al-Klub had a good relationship down the right hand side. Sporting from Al-Faisaly, giving the ball back. UZB. Abu Dahab just having to track back. Zakaria. Abu Dahab. It's nice from Al-Faisaly. He's a good ball player. Al-Klub provides the width. More zest in the defending of FC Nasaf at the moment. Buliev high. Two out-and-out strikers in Amanov and Matthias. Juliev has come into kind of a left back. It's a more rigid 4-2-3-1. 4-4-2. Inside out winger, Muralev. Bozorov, Muralev, corner, Nasaf. Double change. Al-Rashadi is out. As is Isan Haddad. Nizar is a hard-working midfielder. He was red-carded in the match against Al-Sad. A bit unfortunately, I feel. The pacey Amin Al-Shanaina as replacement for Isam. Corner to defend. Goalkeeper does well. Nazruliev. That was ambitious. And so was the pass. What a first touch that is from Nizar. Spreads it out wide. And this is Amin. Zakaria. Bounces off a wall of blue. Nasaf in the blue. They lose it again. Amin. Arif Hatem. Hit the post in the first half after a... went the length of the field, and now he's won a corner. Quarter of an hour played in the second half. It's all changed around, but Nasaf fans saw what Al-Faisaly were able to do in the first half. Buliev's long clearance. Suddenly the ball boys go missing. It's remarkable how often that happens to the away club. Anas Bani Yassin. There's a high foot. Going for the ball, it's caught. Arif Hatem. Nazruliev's foot was high, but Arif Hatem should have been trying to catch the ball, even though it had gone out of play. A little bit of something over nothing. Arif will be fine. Al-Faisaly though, I've got to think how to work their way back into this game. Zakaria. Bani Yassin. Buliev's header. Moscovi. Now then. This is Amin. One-on-one. Amin to the byline. Pulls it back. Way on nearly level. Oh, Amin, what a run that is. It's Nizar driving forward from midfield. Brilliant from Amin. Nizar goes to the front post. Just glances it wide. Needed more on that. Big chance. Once again, Arif Hatem. That will go out for... Did it go for a corner? Rakimov. Taking it short. Man at the far post, well dealt with. Buliev did well. And then Matthias Lima, the centre forward, hacks it clear and then follows a long way up front. That's good work from Lima. Nazarov will continue to chase. I can tell you Al-Sadd are leading Sharjah by 2-0. It's in this same group. Time for the Foreign Legion to come on for Nasaf. Matthias Lima and Abdul Rakimov to be replaced. Abdul Rakimov, that's a good hour plus from him. Lima. He got the goal, he got the touch. Stanojevic will come in. Slightly more defensive minded. And the Georgian international, Jabba Jigori, 23 caps and another signing this year. And immediately there's a chance to go forward. Free kick on the edge of the box earned. Bani Yassin didn't like the decision. It looked a clear-cut one. And again, it's Shukrab Nuraloyev, who isn't the most popular with the supporters here. He's constantly on the ball, constantly a danger. Marko Stanojevic, 4th season with the club. He'll be an under-21 international in the past, and his first touch might be to take this free kick. He's the right footer. Goalkeeper Noruddin is very central in his goal. Is the other Stanojevic? Yes, bottom corner. First touch, a goal and a booking because of the celebration as well. It is a fine strike, but you need to look at the wall, I feel, here. It's gone through the side of the wall. Oh, that's not great. That is not great defending. Goalkeepers have got to trust that side of the wall. I was worried he was central, but in the end, it's a mistake on the edge of the wall. Got to be stronger than that. Got to risk having the ball smack you in the face. And now it is all change. Going back onto this, if the score from Sharjah stands, Nasaf would go top of the table, on to 10 points. One game to play. And they're looking to add to their 3-1 lead. Bozorov misses the clearance. It's a foot race, and the foot race is won by, once again, the unsung Shukrob Nurlayev. Frustration for the Jordanians. Glad to see sensible refereeing, just a little chat, a word in the air. That's excellent refereeing from Kim Hee-gom. Technically, RF could have got a yellow card there, but it's pure frustration. Jabari muscled off the ball. And Samria. Amin. There's a man down off the ball. It's a clumsy challenge from Abu Dahab. Rakhmatov scored a stunning goal. Abdi Rakhmatov for Al-Faisaly. Fourth defeat in 5 in the AFC Champions League is less than 20 minutes away. It's a while since Nasaf have had a 2-goal lead in any competition. The games are normally so tight. Marko Stanojevic delivered it to them, acknowledging the crowd support. Abdi Rakhmatov is fine. Loving the atmosphere in Kashi. Kaibuliev didn't get the clearance right, and Arif Haitem lost it and won it back. And nearly lost it again. Zakaria. Faisaly must believe that, if they get one back, they'll be right back in this game. This is Nizar, who had a great chance when it was 2-1. Arif. Done by Nazruliev, and look at this. The run is on. Amanov. Big, strong, bustling striker, 6'2". Zakaria. Rezik. His goal seems a long time ago now. And the joy that it brought them coming right as it did just before half-time. You can see one or two heads in hands now. The defending wasn't great for the first goal. Great ball though it was in. You want your central defender to be really strong there. Wasn't great for the wall for the third goal. The second was just a beauty, but even then the defence opened up in front of him. And Abdi Rakhmatov really took advantage. There he is with the clearance. Amanov beaten to it by Mohamed. Al-Faisaly chasing something. 60-40 possession stats. The better team is leading. It needed a major turnaround in this second half. Arif, Nizar, Zakaria, helped out by Al-Samria. Stanojevic steps in. He's just sitting in the heart of midfield alongside Muscovy. Free kick. The yellow card for Muscovy for kicking the ball away. It's not for the foul. It was for a really daft kick of the ball away. Khalid Zakaria replaced by the more attacking Yusuf. They call him Sisa, Yusuf Abu Jalbush. Free kick a long way out. Nemetov, no wall. Lets that one go past. Well, it looked like he didn't see it. Well, I like the idea of no wall because he has a clear sight of the goal, and then, well, if that was a yard further in, interesting idea though, not to have a wall. I do like that idea. Unless, of course, the ball goes into the bottom corner. Nasaf just trying to take the sting out of the game in these last 15. Muscovy. Nazruliev gives it away. Bozorov will chase. Amanov puts pressure on Mohamed, on Yusuf, sorry. He's taken over the captaincy. Arif Hatem, bit of cramp, gets off the field of play because his team can't afford the time. Nazruliev. Stanovic's goal, his first kick. He lined up the free kick and put it through the wall. Muscovy. Kepuliev. Happy to play keep ball. Muscovy. Space here. Amanov was looking for the give and go with Jitari. Lazik. Lovely touch. Now then, driving through. Yusuf, still going. Second chance, and it falls to the goalkeeper. Good involvement though from Yusuf. Just trying to angle it back across the goalkeeper, but he stood his ground. Comfortable save in the end for Nemetov. Remains 2-0 for Al-Sad. Tunisia, who scored a hat-trick against Al-Faisaly in the 6-0. Match day 3, he scored again. Yusuf trying to just create a little bit of magic on the edge of the penalty area. And again, Nuraliyev, really, really good play. Al-Faisaly just throwing on as many possible changes as they can. This is Abu Shaira. He did in the first game. Aref goes off, head in hands, but he's nothing to be ashamed of. If his shot against the post had gone in the first half, might have been a very different game. He's up. Amin. He'll shift over to this right-hand side. Samria loses out, and this is the danger. The Jordanians might be caught on the breakaway, and a 4th goal conceded. As you can see, both fullbacks are getting forward a lot now. Dahab. Ooh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. It's a soft penalty, but a penalty it is. Zafar Abdi Rakhmatov. Now he's saying it's off the shoulder, and if it's off the shoulder, it's not a penalty. But the referee has seen an arm, and that's an arm. That's a penalty. And that is a lifeline. Saw the reaction from Marko Stanojevic. He knew immediately. Protecting the penalty spot, a couple of Al-Faisaly players. Obeda Al-Samri tries to ignore any commotion around him. Well, what a lifeline and what a cheap penalty it was. Rakhmatov has scored one stunning goal, but now he's gifted a real chance to Al-Samria. Al-Samria for Al-Faisaly for 2-3. Al-Samria, what a good save. What an excellent save. It's all going right for Nasaf. Nemetov knew it was going right. His left foot is on the line. That's perfectly legal. Hits it well, but it's a fine dive. And 2 hands to the ball. Rakhmatov will come out and take this goal kick just to get some extra applause from the Nasaf fans. Gosh, this second half, nothing has gone wrong for the team from Kashi. Nurilayev slows it down to Rakhimov. Wins a corner. Physical, seeing just about everything. Stanovic is a real hero in these parts. Referee again happy with a little bit of contact, and Moscovoy has won it back for Nasaf. Dink over the top. Looks for Amanov. Pushed by him. So Zafar, after Rakhmatov's interesting day, is finished. Wonderful goal. Contested of a silly penalty, which he saw his goalkeeper save. And now he's replaced. And it's Donny Nazuliev who comes on. So all 5 subs have now been used by Rizikol Berdiev. First involvement. Sees Nazuliev go down injured again. Referee not interested in any play acting. This is Amin Shanania. Yusuf's dink ball in. Yusuf again. Nizar. Shaminia. Mahanad comes forward. Former Al Ain player. Only 2 in the penalty area. Scrambling is Al Klub. Amin. Comfortably headed away. Well, if they'd converted that penalty, it might have made this very interesting. There's a snapshot. He's just over the top. Little give and go with Amin. Catches it so well. Love it when the ball doesn't rotate. It means you've hit it sweet as a nut. Defeat here will eliminate Al-Faisaly. They'll be put out of the AFC Champions League with a game to play. Club. It'll also be a 4th win in succession for Nasaf against the Jordanians. They had a 5-1 win in 2018. Amanov. Not happy with what's going on now. Bozarov spreads it out wide. Zhulaev. Eight minutes.
Additional time, 8 minutes.
That puts that penalty save into even starker context. It would have given Al-Faisaly a good 15 minutes to try to pick this one back. Instead, 3-1 is the lead. Mozgovoy. Free kick on the back of Amanov. Mozgovoy takes it quickly. That will be kept in by the ever impressive Zhulaev. Bozarov is been with this club since he was a kid. Won 16 international caps on the way. Super little player. He's had a cracking game. Al-Faisaly were leading at half-time. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Turn this game on its head. And a free kick, first touch from Marko Stanojevic. And a penalty saved by Nemetov. Give you the rather comfortable 3-1 score. It's fair to say that the better team are leading. Faisaly will look back at the opening 10 minutes of this half. That was when they really didn't do themselves justice. Amanov. Rezik, who's worked so hard. Yusuf. Rezik runs off him. Nizar. Hoists it over. Nemetov. I mean, again, the man who's just trying to cause the danger on the right-hand side. Nizar, lovely ball in. Nemetov is there. If he is truly hurt, I promise you he doesn't hold on to the ball. After being in charge for 3 wins, 2 in the Jordanian League and 1 in the AFC Champions League, this is the first defeat for Ahmed Hayal Ibrahim, the former international player, now in charge of Al-Faisaly. That's the fullback. To just try and add something, try to create something. The missed penalty. Again, it's not a missed penalty, it's a saved penalty. But the fact they didn't score from 12 yards has made this additional 8 minutes rather redundant for Al-Faisaly. Here's Amanov. Ooh, that's ambitious. have been ultimate route one. Al-Klub. Nisa. Giving the ball away, but Rezik wins it back. Played out wide by Abu Dahab. There's an out-and-out centre forward. Here's Taha. Needs to get to the byline. Taha to the byline. It's over, I mean. Twice though they have got to the byline and caused problems for Nasaf. Nizar again. Amin. Shania. Mahanad. Rezik and Mahanad. Mahanad might fancy a shot there, and as with all centre back traditions, 9 times out of 10 they go that far wide. Good game for referee Kim Hee-gon. Only 36, 10 years already on the FIFA lists. He's let this game flow. He's got a reputation for not wanting to dish out yellow cards. I don't even know if Stojanovic got one for taking off his shirt in celebration of his goal. I didn't see it credited. Shuraliyev's done well. Abu Dahab certainly wanted that more than any of the Uzbek players, and look at Rezik here. What a great run, and they've got a man over. Yusuf! Look for Rezik. What a breakaway. Guliev is saying over in the far side, what are you doing playing football up there? And this is Yusuf, tries to pull it back across the goal, where Rezik would have had to tap him. Yusuf again. Ami got in the way. They've had their moments in this second half. Amanov just holds on to the ball. 30 seconds to go. It's been a good month for FC Nasaf. It's not a good shot, but their results, they've won the cup. They've really put themselves in a strong position in the AFC Champions League. 1 match to play, and they're top of the group. They've beaten Al-Faisaly by 3-1. They turned it around in the second half, trailing 1-0 to a Rezik goal just before half-time. Literally the last kick of the first half. 2 goals in the opening 5 minutes. 1 credited to Maciej Lima, but belonging, I believe, to Shukrab Nuralayev. Stojanovic came on to make it 3-1 with his first touch. A stunning goal by Zafar Abdirahmatov had made it 2-1. And then Nemetov saved a penalty from Obieda Al-Samria. A good second half after a frustrating opening 45 minutes. Well refereed by Kim Hee-gon. And FC Nasaf are in a very, very strong position to progress to the next phase of the AFC Champions League. They go top of the group. They've won here against Al-Faisaly. It's finished. FC Nasaf 3, Al-Faisaly 1.